Round number 2 of the International Race of Champions for IROC 6 goes to Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama for round number 2 of IROC 6. Let's put it that way. Yeah, the finishing order at Daytona is the reverse of the starting line. Is the reversal of the finishing order at Daytona is what I'm trying to say. It's the starting lineup for today's event at Talladega. So, without further ado, here's your starting lineup for today's running of IROC 6 round 2 at Talladega. So, there you go. The starting line, there was your starting line for today's event. And now we're about ready to give you the command for today's running at Talladega IROC.
Drivers, start your engines!
And give the fire the engines, and here we go. The red car, of course, today, Dylan Poteet, who finished last at Daytona, but of course he gets a bit of a break here at Talladega. He'll start from the pole for today's event. Didn't have a good run at Daytona, so he helps to turn things around for the season. Here. Of course, you're awarded a bonus point also for race wins, which Charles Jackson already has. And there's Charles. He'll start last in today's event in the gold colored car by virtue of winning the race at Daytona. So you win the race, you pay the penalty. You finish last, you give a bit of a break. So that's how it is in a race like this. So these Pontiac Firebirds sees Talladega for the first time in our 2003 IROC racing. Pace car next up on the pit road. Getting set for 19 laps around this racetrack here. Now start finish line at Daytona would be right about here, but not at Talladega. These cars, the start finish line is at the exit pit road at Talladega, so you get a second chance to try to make the pass for the win. So here they come, start finish line, up to the gears, green flag waves, boogity, boogity, boogity! And on the brake in turn number 1 goes Dylan Poteet, car in the red car. Out in front as he takes the lead away. Battle for second, Cody Lamas in the yellow car, and Charles Jackson. Or, excuse me, not Charles Jackson. In the yellow car, Dan Coates in the orange car. Will take the number 2 position away. Battle 2 by 2 right there behind the leader. Speed's increasing about 183, 184 miles an hour off of turn number 4. And leading the first lap, it'll be the red car, Dylan Poteet, leads the first lap of round number 2 at Talladega. The first lap here at Talladega, 166.981 miles per hour. But these laps will be faster than that when they come from lap number 2 on. Cody Lamas in the yellow car. Same car as he had at Daytona. He finished 10th. At Daytona, result starting 3rd here at Talladega. Chris Washer in the dark green car. Goes into second place now. In the third in that light blue machine is Dylan Young. And leading that second lap goes Cody Lamas. You're riding along with Cody Lamas in the yellow car. And look at that rear bumper shot. We had the rear bumper shot at Daytona. Now you're seeing it at Talladega as well. As Chris Washer takes the lead. And almost side by side for the lead. Chris Washer leads the third lap here. Dylan Young into second place now. Charles Jackson making his way up to the field. He won at Daytona. Laps now at over 195 miles per hour. A little bit faster than we saw at Daytona. And you saw the entire field fly right by the start-finish line. 4 laps into the books. Just an explosive start here at Talladega for round number 2 of the International Racing Champions for IROC 6. Dylan Young leads. In the second goes Charles Jackson in a gold car. Here he comes to the inside now. He's got Austin LaPlante in the cream color car right behind, as well as the dark blue car. Staying with his cars is Joshua Michaels. Same cars he had at Daytona. He finished 8th in the race at Daytona. No, he finished 5th at Daytona. By virtue of that, he retains his dark blue car. Here they come down the back stretch now. Off of turn number 4 they come. Austin LaPlante out in front in the cream card machine. And now in the second goes that dark blue car, Joshua Michaels. Six laps in the books, 13 laps to go here at Talladega. Austin LaPlante deploys first. In the second goes Joshua Michaels. Third is Zed Weinstein in the purple car. Fourth, Cody Lamas. Fifth is Chris Washer. And right behind in the dark blue, in the silver color car, Jack Radigan, who almost pulled up in Daytona. Now they're starting to fan out. Joshua Michaels inside for the number 1 spot. Cody Lamas right behind Michaels. Fastest lap now is Chris Washer at 196 miles per hour. Very, very fast these cars are. So these cars, we've seen the answer. These Pontiac Firebirds have adapted very, very well to these racetracks. Here they come, the silver car. Jack Radigan now has the lead. Here at Talladega, he'll lead the 8th lap of the race now. 8 laps in the books, 11 to go. Right behind him, the aqua color car, Trent Dunham. The man who runs the Sega Cup Series and the Mobile One Nationwide Series. Dylan Young in the 3rd position now. in the light blue car. And going inside now in the lime green car, Zach Buchanan. And now Dunham takes the lead, the representative of the NSCRA Oreo Truck Series champ. He has the lead now. Dunham, one of the last entries into the IROC. In fact, all three of the NSCRA champs from Seth Cole Series were the last three entries. Backstretch, Dylan Young going inside of his buddy Trent Dunham. To the inside, Chris Washer in the dark green car follows. Charles Jackson in the gold car. He's trying for third. And now side by side, Chris Washer versus Dylan Young. Washer in the dark green car. He'll lead the lap, but just barely over Dylan Young. Last lap, 196 miles per hour. Very fast here at Talladega. Fail. Charles Jackson in the second now. Zed Weinstein in the third. Weinstein, he almost won at Daytona. And the car he was driving in Daytona is the car he's following now. Charles Jackson in a gold car. Weinstein driving a purple car here at Talladega. And right behind is the pulsar in the red car, Dylan Poteet. Poteet at the fourth. And he runs a couple series himself. Runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series and Mopar Nationwide Series. Always a tough customer in International Racing. In fact, they all are in this field, which is why this series is called the International Racing Champions. And with good reason, they all are. Washer to the lead now. Charles Jackson in second. Poteet in third. Fourth is Cody Lamas. Austin LaPlante with the battle now with Zed Weinstein. For the number 5 position, here comes Poteet. Inside of his buddy Charles Jackson for the lead. For the number 2 spot I should say. And now closing in on Chris Washer. Someone has made a move on Washer. And Poteet goes high. That was a mistake now as Lamas goes inside. 7 laps to go. Now comes Cody Lamas inside of Chris Washer for the lead. He's got it. With the help of the crane car of Austin LaPlante. Down the backstretch. Dylan Young now in the third position in the light blue car. And here comes Weinstein, 3 wide for the number 4 position. He along with the silver car of Jack Lanigan and the dark green car, Chris Washer. The lime green car on the inside, that's Zach Buchanan. Six laps to go. Just tremendous racing here today at Talladega Super Speedway. And these cars will be even faster than the last 2 tracks on the circuit in this series. Ricky Raceway along with Coca-Cola Speedway for the season finale. Dylan Young to the inside with a lead. He's going to get it. On board with Dylan Young. Nailing that car right down at the bottom, and you notice that tachometer, it never moves. You see right there on the tachometer, stuck at about 6,800 RPMs around this racetrack. And you notice that orange light there, that is the rev limiter light. Four laps to go here at Talladega. Dylan Young leads. Trent Dunham into second place now in the Aqua car. Third is Dan Coates in the orange car. Cody Lamas in fourth. Chris Washer in fifth. Sixth is Dylan Pote. Here comes Dunham on the inside. And it's Trent Dunham to the lead in the Aqua car. Chris Washer, he's going to help. He's got help with Dylan Pote in the red colored car. And meantime, 3 wide for the number 6 position. And now Washer gets shoved at the middle now. Poteet goes inside to help his buddy Trent Dunham. 3 laps to go. 3 wide. And it's Dunham to the lead now. Poteet in the second. Third goes that green car of Austin LaPlante, along with Joshua Michaels in the dark blue car. As we said at Daytona, it's all about timing. Getting yourself in position. And hopefully be in the right place at the right time when the checker flag falls. Can Trent Dunham hold them all off these final 2.5 laps? Start finish line. 2. Count them, 2 laps to go now. Austin LaPlante in the green car goes inside of Dylan Pote for second. He's got it. But right there in third, the purple car, Zed Weinstein, he had it wrong from him at Daytona. Hopes to not let that happen again at Talladega. Lap and a half away now. Who's in the driver's seat and who's not? That's the question. Jack Radigan in the silver car. He gets into it now. He's at the 4th. Inside goes Weinstein. He's got Dunham right in his crosshairs now. This time by will be the white flag. Dunham in the aqua car leads. Weinstein in the purple car to second. To the start-finish line. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining. Let the shuffle begin at Talladega. Here we go. Trent Dunham deploys first. In the second goes Weinstein. Third is Radigan. 4th position now is that lime green car, Zach Buchanan. Here comes Radigan. He's going to push Weinstein for the lead. He's got it. And right behind goes Dan Coates in the orange car. He's up the 4th now. Dunham's coming on the high side. Weinstein to the lead. Here they come up on corner number 4. Jack Radigan tried the inside lane, but it's not going to work. The final few feet to the start-finish line. Round number 2 of the International Racing Champions at Talladega goes to Zed Weinstein. He's done it at Talladega. Weinstein takes the purple-colored Pontiac to victory lane. Second place, the Jack Radigan. Second place in a row. Dan Coates the 3rd. 4th, Joshua Michaels. 5th position will go to Trent Dunham. Tremendous racing here at Talladega. And here's your final finishing results. Average speed, 193.713 miles per hour. Zed Weinstein will win the race. Jack Radigan the 2nd. 3rd, Dan Coates. 4th, Joshua Michaels. 5th, Trent Dunham. 6th position, Dylan Young. 7th, Zach Buchanan. 8th, Chris Washer. 9th, Austin LaPlante. 10th, Charles Jackson. 11th, Dylan Pote. And 12th, Cody Lamas. So that was your finishing order here at Talladega. And we'll see you in round number 3 at Ricky Raceway. And here's your points after this event.